What's going on, everybody? This is KMA Cosplay here with a new episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we took on Erica's gym and we defeated her and got ourselves the Rainbow Badge. So we checked the trainer card. We are officially halfway through with all the badges and we will keep on going. There's one more thing that I kind of want to show you before we go into the Pokemon Tower, but it's all the way over in Celadon City. I honestly really wish that they would have kept this feature because I just think it's so freaking cute. Like, I love it. And I wish it would have came back. I wish it would have stayed. Like, put it in the Pokemon market, and like, not the Pokemon Mart, but the Pokemon Center, and do it there. Like, it just makes sense because it just makes you see how well your dream team has grown. So, yeah, I'm disappointed that they took this out, but it's something really minor. If we have to come over here to the game corner and come over here, this machine, it's a Pokemon printer. Basically, it costs 50 Pokédollars, and we can choose how to put our Pokemon on our trading card. I'm going to do normal. I mean, it kind of came back, but at the same time, it kind of didn't because it was through Cameron, the photographer, in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But if we turn over our trainer card, look at that. Isn't that cute? And by the way, Gyarados has a nickname now. But I will not be unveiling that nickname till our first battle. I'm kind of playing a little bit of a Checker Conroy when he debuted some new nicknames for Pokemon. So I want to give that to Checker Conroy, that credit, because I just think that's really creative and fun. So we're going back to Lavender Town because we're going to take on the Lavender Tower now. And my Pokemon are about level 30. I did train a Keel just a smidge. I got her to another level. I just rebalanced some of these trainers on this route, honestly. And Lavender Town. The town where spirits reside. Oh, that's not it. It's right here. The Noble Purple Town. So, Pokemon Tower. This is where the ghost types reside. If we talk to some of the people here, yeah, they lost their Pokemon. What would be nice, Sally, I know this girl lost her Growlithe, but if they made a version exclusive and made her have a Vulpix as well, then that would have been kind of commendable, but oh, look who we have. Our Pokemon are not dead, thank you very much. I think one of yours is. Okay, that's mean. I'm alluding to the Rival Raticate, and there's Gyarados' new nickname. I nicknamed her Hydra. I know that there's a Pokemon named Hydreigon, and Hydras have multiple heads, according to mythology. But I just thought that this fit her really well. So, her name's now Hydra. And she's going to be very useful. I feel like she's going to love this nickname, and I'm really proud of it. Let me tell you, I'm actually excited about today. I'm actually going to be having a recording heyday today because I actually got permission to take today off. Like, I'm always doing the chores around the apartment. I'm always doing so much. And my friend, she doesn't really contribute. So she said, take the day off. Actually enjoy it. Knit, craft, do whatever. I'm like, heck yeah. So I figured I'd record. He's sending out his own gear though, so I will send out Kaze. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tired. I did a bunch of panel work for Colossal Con because one of our panels got accepted. I think I've already alluded to this, and I actually did both PowerPoints for this whole panel because it's a Japanese style panel. I'm really excited about it. Kaze, no! Gosh, I kind of wish Houdini could learn Shockwave, but that would be so good later on. Will you flinch? Hit yourself! Come on, hit yourself! Hit yourself! Hit yourself! Yeah! Let's use Q here because we can't use Pidgeotto. I gotta train Pidgeotto a little more. That's one of the reasons why I think about boxing Pidgeotto, because Pidgeotto actually loves to fall behind. Like, Pidgeotto are notoriously bad at falling behind the team in time. So, there's that. Plus, if I do, I would use another Pokemon that's actually really good. But I'm not sure, because, like, that would give me two really good Pokemon later on. And I kind of want to avoid that. Plus, I don't really want to take the time and doing everything for it. But I also think about taking out Diana in time. So pretty soon we'll be able to get Nidoran Mail. I just got to see the floor with this thing. I think just 2 water pulses and it'll go down. Oh wow. I was guessing with that. But the thing is, next time he's not going to be such a pushover. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm a sneaker, huh? Oh, I don't even want to go into that. I don't. Do I have any revives? No. Let me run down and get some. Okay, you can't run in this building. Not in this generation, at least. Man, I am so mad. Do you know what they do to this building in Generation 2? And then the remake of Gen 2? It's horrible. And I'm surprised that they were legally allowed to do this. And that was turning the Pokemon Tower, where Pokemon have deceased and have passed on. And they turn it into a radio tower. They seriously turned it into a radio tower. Like, that is so disrespectful. I just bought a few revives for the climb up there because it's going to be fun. Not going to be that fun. I don't really want to sweep this whole thing with Hydro because Hydro can take out these ghost types like nothing. Same with Houdini. I really want, actually, I should go, see, Kathy's level 27, but Hydra's level 26. But it's like, I feel like I should go get that Pokemon and train it up here, but at the same time I kind of don't. And this is where it's going to get spooky. Because all these Chandlers are possessed. Yeah, there's no hope for you. I'm surprised they don't reference the main female character in the Portuguese, which is a really scary movie, honestly, and I don't like that movie. Ugh, my throat's getting kind of dry, and I forgot to pour me some water. Yeah, after you battle them, they will be out of their possession. And I think I'm gonna be lazy here, and if I capture any Ghastly, I'm gonna also capture Haunter, because I'm like, I don't want to train up with Ghastly. I can't fully evolve it anyway, because I don't have any means to trade. So, that's the thing. And I'm actually gonna use a Repel, if I have any. Because I just want to get through this. I normally make the mistake of just going through one of the dungeons in the Pokemon game, no repels, because I just didn't really find them useless. Useful, I mean. Like, I just found them a waste of space in my bag, but then I started playing Pokemon like the Pokemon Let's Players, and I found out how good they actually are. Plus, you can get through things a lot faster, and trainer Pokemon just gives your Pokemon more experience naturally. So, yeah, even though I can't really get super repels, I just gotta deal with the whole 100 steps thing, and hopefully we can get through this thing in 1,000 steps. I wish that they also give you more elixirs on the ground before you take on something like this, because it'll help heal the power points. And honestly, I like the Pokemon gravesite in crap, what is it? Ruby Sapphire Emerald. I just like the concept of it. Like it's on an island. Because according to some folklores, spirits can't really cross running water, which is kind of cool. And I love the fact that Bite became a dark type move, so that way I could just spam Bite on all these ghost types and not worry about it. Like I could just seriously let it go. I mean, I could also chain up Diana here as well with the same method. An elixir. What was I just thinking saying? Wow. Okay, Yoda. Jody. Because I could also train Houdini up here as well, but Houdini's already so strong, I kind of want to focus on Hydra and maybe Diana. Because they both support both pack fight. And that's the thing, like, I was really thinking about using Zubat on my team, but the thing is, like, you can't even access Zubat's final evolved form in this game until post game. And I'm like, yeah, no. So I'd rather have Zubat in the Generation 2, 3, 4 game because I can access Crobat, Paula. I know Paula. think I know too, but one was kind of mean, the other one's really not. I just misclicked. Oh, cool, you're using sprite on my tackle attack. Okay. If it's my bite, then I'd be a little bit more worried. Way to go, Hydra! Gone? Is there anybody else up here? Nope. I might come back to this area off screen, honestly, because, like, I think there's hidden items here. I've never really explored it after the challenge here. I don't really wanna. Ruth. That's the name of my friend's mother. And seriously, like, I would probably be at the 23-minute mark if I didn't use it. If I didn't use any repels. I'm only at 16, which is pretty good. Welcome back to reality, Ruth. We'll be stepping here. Cleanse tag. This is a purified area. This is basically like a resting spot, so you don't have to keep going back down to the Pokemon Center. It'll heal up your hit points, your hit points, your power points, any stat conditions. Anything and everything will be healed. And we picked up a cleanse tag. Think of it basically as a repel. So we give it to Kaze. After our repel wears off, we won't run into any Pokemon. Except they're at a lower level than Kaze herself. Is Kaze a girl? Yes, she is. I'm going to try and take down some of these Ghastlies with Kaze and get her some levels. Because she's going to need them as well. I don't even know how to say that name. But no, if I do any Generation 2 or 3 games, maybe 4, if I find a good emulator where it doesn't look all grainy, and you see your name in any of these Pokemon videos, make sure you give yourself a shout out in the comments. Ooh, a nugget! And not only that, but please consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. So I can keep making content. And I've made this far with 108 subscribers, so Haunter. I kind of always liked Haunter over Ghastly and Gengar. I find it more mischievous and playful. But that's just what I think. But actually, this would be the training ground in general with the Pokemon in the late 20s, early 30s. You are a morbid one. But I think you can't really use the VSC on these trainers. And I never really tried. Sorry, I'm gonna get some water between episodes. Because I went to bed, my roommate woke me up. Because she had a long drive to her workplace. So I stayed on the phone with her just so she could, you know, stay awake. Because it was like 5 in the morning. I don't know that number. I'm not going to answer it. My phone's going off. Lately, I've been getting calls from this whole thing where they're like, "Do you want to go back to school?" Because I was trying to apply for some jobs. It's like all automated. Like it says, "Hello, this is insert name here. Calling about the grease source." Like, I already went to college, and it was the worst one since I was 19 because I graduated when I was 18, and my birthday falls before school began, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I was working up to college for 7 years of my life. It took me 6 years to get a 4 year degree. And then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going back to school. Thank you very much. Amelia, go fly away somewhere. Okay, that was me. A rare candy. I'm saving all my rare candy for later on. Gone intruders. This is actually why I decided to lead with Kaze. Oh, she's level 30. Yeah, remember what Blue was saying about waiting for him to find a Marowak? Yeah, this is it. But this is why I wanted to lead with Kaze into this battle. Although Marowak hit hard. And you can't capture this one, so I gotta find an actual Cubone and evolve it if I ever decide to do that. I got a crit. I like the fact that I am faster than this Pokemon, and I just basically... Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. There we go. Yeah, I didn't really allude to that, actually. I apologize. In Mr. Fuji's house, which we will be going to soon, there is a, baby Cubone that lost its mama. I thought that cleanse tag was supposed to repel Pokemon. Oh well. Maybe I get lucky and catch it? Nope. Not too strong. Which I'm okay with. Yeah, can't shortcut that. Uh, so I'm trying to read something. So up here, Team Rocket. Why am I here? I'm here to save Mr. Fuji. He owes me some apples. Too bad. Okay, yeah, I know that was bad, but it's actually my favorite type of one of my favorite types of apples. Like I like the sweet red ones instead of like the third grade Smith. Like, my friend and I were always in a debate about which ones we like and which ones we don't like. Oh, see, I better go favorite. Oh, excuse me. We're at level 30 with Kaze. Wow. Roll back. Kaze's my first level 30 Pokemon. Woohoo! I'm gonna use Houdini for that Golbat though. I know I shouldn't because it might attack Bite. But I have confusion. I'm a little worried, but I know I shouldn't be. I'm glad they fixed the sprite. Oh my god. The Generation 1 sprite for Golbat was so bad. Like, he had his tongue out and everything, and like, oh gosh, that's so atrocious. Thank you for fixing it with better sprites at 32 pixels. So yeah, we got a gauntlet of 3 trainers. And then we're gonna rescue that old man at the top. That's Mr. Fuji. Yeah, knowing that Houdini and Kaze are the first level 30s in this entire party means a lot. Smog. But no, now that I got 4 badges, I should start considering the next Let's Play. But I don't know if my friend, he and I are trying to plans for Soul Link Challenge. But he can only record certain days of the week while I have basically all day to myself. So we gotta try and figure that out. Because he goes to bed super late. To where I go to bed kind of late, depending on it. If I get out a whole hour before he does for work. Well, no, not really an hour, more like half an hour early. Poison gas. Oh no, Hydra! No, he gets out half an hour later, so he's up later, and I usually eat and try to talk to him for a little bit, and then and then I go to bed. Depending. Yeah, I know, that's why I shut down your casino. Yeah, and you're the last one. I'm so close to saving them. Why don't you just back off now? You and your little Zubat. Gosh, I regret not getting me any water. I'm sorry, I'm really thirsty. I'm actually really glad that I have a chance to actually relax today because there's supposed to be thunderstorms, and I am not looking forward to do dishes or anything because I hate thunderstorms. And I was always told when I was a kid that if you run water while the thunderstorm's going on, you'll get electrocuted. If that's true, I'm not sure, but I am not running any risks. Because I don't even know what type of pipes are in the apartment. Although the apartment management is a jerk. Because I came over at my friend's house. I usually go over to my friend's house a lot, actually. Not really house, apartment. I come over here a lot just because I want to get out of where I live because it's not a really good side of town. Well, no, I also, like, that's why I classify my friend as my roommates because I'm here all the time. Like, I feel like I practically live here, not at my actual home. And so, like, I was dropping my overnight bag off, and the maintenance man comes out, and he's pulling up, and he's parking in his usual spot. Like, he always parks in the same spot. He believes the spot is assigned, and he drives like a jerk. Like, he speeds through here like a maniac. Between the buildings, he's almost hit me a couple of times. And he, okay, I'm gonna get healed. No. But he'd probably cross the line with me because my friend dropped me off, so I could grab my bag in. I come out, he's yelling at her to move her car, and she's not even near the fire lane. She's like 2 or 3 windows down from it. He's yelling at her to move, and she's like, I'm just waiting for my friend. We got the cookie fruit. So he's yelling at my friend to move back, and I'm like, I'm just dropping my bag off. We're getting ready to run some errands because we're getting ready to go to the con, and we wanted to go get food for the con. And the jerk takes out his cell phone, okay, and takes a picture of my friend's car and me. Keep in mind, he did this unconsensually. This was not, we did not give him permission to take our pictures. And then we called the police, and they said, yeah, well, there's nothing we can do about it because you guys are in a public space. And the little drive-through area is owned by the apartment building, and it's the fact that I did not give my consent to have a picture taken. So where is the legality of my privacy of an American citizen? Nothing did. He's actually, I believe he's an immigrant because he has a very heavy accent. Like, I think he's like Russian or something. But he doesn't do his job. Like, the ground is full of goose droppings, like Canadian geese. And instead of having him pick it up, the landscapers mow over it and basically spread it all over. And there are children here. Like, that's just not right. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I really don't want to battle Snorlax. I mean, I know I can take it. I'm not gonna battle this one yet. Okay, come back for that one. But it's like he thinks he's a cop. He abuses all the other tenants. And honestly, we have this rule where if the child is underneath the age of 18, they have to have a parent or legal guardian with them when in in the United States, if you go if bleh, you have, according to the state of Ohio and Michigan, by the time you start middle school, you are required to learn how to do full courses while in gym class, because the gym class is required for all 4 years of middle school, and also all, at least when you're in high school, at least in the state of Michigan. So yeah, you learn how to swim. Okay. Your turn. Ew. So basically, like, these kids already know how to swim, obviously. Like, they know what they're doing. But yet, when he decides to do any work, the maintenance man sees 16, 17-year-olds at the pool, and he takes pictures of them. These are legally, these are children. These are minors. So he legally cannot have pictures of them on his phone. So that's just not right. I should be using IUCell for this. But still. Like, he's abusing the whole First Amendment right to take pictures of people. But the thing is, like, it's unconsensual, and it's not right. Like, I dabbled in photography for a while, and he can't go around taking pictures without consent, honestly. It just irks me that he does this. He does it to my roommate. He does it to any guests that are at the apartment building. He does it if they're having a barbecue on the 4th of July. Yeah. A group of tenants were having a barbecue on the 4th of July. They told them to shut it down because, oh, it hasn't rained, the grass is dry, you guys are going to start a fire. When they had a cooler at the picnic site for the barbecue. So, yeah, you can just use the ice to take care of the fire pit whenever it starts. You know, he's too busy playing cop and taking pictures of people without consent. Which is one of the reasons why we're planning on moving in October. I'm sick of ranting about the lazy maintenance man and how he doesn't do his job. I'm sorry that I brought you all into that rant, but it just irritates me. Sweet sex. Ooh. We're not going to sweet sex.